Ha! Pa! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves, that's right, another Dreamfest. It is that time of the month. I totally 100% did not forget until like 5 p.m. today. I may have been like, wait a minute, isn't it like almost the end of the month? And then I look at the calendar and I'm like, oh my god, it's literally the last day of the month and it's a Friday. Well, would you look at that? So we have ourselves some makeshift vibes here. I am in Barrow Fields from Fable, and as you can hear, we have some good old Fable music in the background. The most unprepared Dreamfest. It's pretty prepared. I spend a good 2-3 hours brain thinking some ideas. That's right. But let me distribute the hellos and the Headpats. The first pat, of course, belongs to Adakusuka. Giant pats, let's go. But also hello DK, hello boar dude, hello scroll. Hello Swaney, hello Mr. Jumbles, hello Craig. Let me check Twitch chat. All right, we have DK and Ghost Reality in Twitch chat. Nice. Yeah, we're gonna be hanging out, vibing, chilling, maybe working on some activities, just a little this and that. I have a little notepad prepared of some things I either want to talk about or do or discuss or brainstorm. So we have some things on the agenda today. Thank you very much. But one thing I did forget to do is turn on Princess Headpat bot. So let me do that real fast. Oh, don't glitch out music. There you go. All right, it's babooting. People and Fox boys, do forget February is shot like the short like the fox himself. What? I'm not sure. I'm just the perfect size for receiving Headpats, baby. We call that the optimal head padding height. That's right. Take notes. There will be a test later. Also, it is raining. So let's make sure there's some rain noises going in the background here. Then we're going to turn this off of shuffle and we're going to go to this song next. There we go. Headpat height is also cuddle height. Yeah, that's debatable. Scientists are still arguing on that one. I won't really confirm it one way or another. My PhD in headpatology doesn't also extend into cuddles. I thought about cuddles as a minor, but I decided to pass it up. I'm not gonna lie. I get distracted by the snacks. There was a lot of snacks. Got distracted. What can you do? Getting my tea. There we go. Got the. Ah!
37.5% until complete membership.
Wait, what? They're 37.5% until complete membership? What does that mean? Adjusting. But thank you for the freaking 18 months. Oh my god, it's really been that long? Jesus Christ. Every single time these pop up, now I'm just like, really? Has it been that long? We got these when we were doing Little Goody Two Shoes on stream, and I feel like it wasn't that long ago. Actually, wait a minute. Yes, it was. When we did Little Goody Two Shoes, that's when Princess Headpat bot became a thing. Oh my god. Time is going too fast, guys. We have to go back. Oh my goodness. But thank you, Glitch Reality, for the 18 months. Big cup pats. There's no way it's been 18 months. And holy crap, it's only 37.5% until the maximum badge. That is insane. I think the next tier is like more clouds. And then it becomes a star, I think. Oh, Princess Headpats voice is disabled. Nope, here we go. Okay, she can talk now. Congrats, Remi. You are old in VTuber years. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Back when I started in 2020 to 2021, late 2020, I decided I was going to do it. And the process of getting everything set up took me into 2021. But there were so many VTubers. So many people were exploding onto the scene, wanting to become the VTubers. And that was an exciting time. It felt pretty crowded. But then over the years, all those faces kind of disappeared. It's kind of depressing. There's just so many graduations, so many Headpats. That's why I really appreciate seeing like faces that I recognize from back then. Like the ones that immediately come to mind is like Lilin Kanashibari, the sleep paralysis daemon, Lumen, the little lamp buddy that you Headpat to turn on, is there, what other old faces do I remember? Those are like the only two that really come to mind. Well, I guess there's also, I mean, Chibi Doki, but she's kind of massive. But she did start around that exact same time too. I remember seeing her account when she had 1,000 followers. And I probably had like 10 to 50. I'm like, whoa, this girl's huge. She's kind of a big deal. And she followed me at that time. I'm like, whoa, no way. Bless her heart, she still follows me on Twitter, and that makes me happy. Congrats, Remi. Says he's done after saying he's don't after 4. I'm right behind you, glitched. Why still winning the membership race? 2020 was a catalyst because Halo EN was Halo EN, did they come out in 2020? I thought it was like early 2021. Well, let me fact check. When did Halo Live EN come out? Oh dang, never mind, September 2020. I think I remember the first like VTuber content that I was exposed to was Nyanners. I saw that she posted like her first VTuber video. I'm like, I think I just looked at the thumbnail. I'm like, interesting, anime girl becomes real question mark. And then I saw the next one that came on, which was Nyanner's cat girl trucker video, and that made me laugh so much. And I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of a big brain idea. I just went really hard into figuring out how to do all the jazz. Let me see, let me check to see what day exactly Remi decided to become a VTuber. Nyanners cat girl trucker. I could spell any of these words right. Oh my god, 4 years ago. Nope, not that one. Holy hell, okay, wow. July 28th, 2020. Dear God. That is insane. That is insane. That's even further back than I realized. Holy crap. It took... Wait a minute. Hold on. I have to fact check myself now. Hold on. It took almost an entire year. Bye, I'm out tonight. Bye, sweet. Pat, 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 pat. Thank you for stopping by. But it took almost an entire year from the moment I decided to become a VTuber to actually posting my first video. Because her video came out on July 28th, 2020, and I think I decided 2 days after she posted that. And then my first video was July 19th, 2021. That is insane. Once we get affiliate points, we can do predictions for it. Actually, I think I hit all the requirements I need for affiliate on Twitch. I think I just need to set up two-factor authentication, and then I should be able to get all that jazz set up. So then we should be able to vibe on Twitch a little bit more, just a little bit more. I think, of course, I found out because of Kizuna AI, Coco, and Hikami also introduced me, which is kind of a coincidence consider where they both are now. Also, Kizuna AI, isn't she coming back? Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, I think I saw a video saying like I'm back, which is question mark. Oh, there we go. She's already back, I think. Also, how do you say that word out loud? Oh, I see that word, but I never really tried pronouncing it in my brain. Senzwa, there we go. We all know who she turned out to be. Now, when I made that realization, when the dots connected in my brain as to who she became, and also the many Senzwa songs that I've listened to, like, you know, RAR XD pounces on you. When I made the connection that she is the one who sang that, my mind was blown. Yo, is that a bell I see? Rapid fire capats, get down! When both brain cells finally work together. Oh my god, it's crazy what I can get done when these two little goobers in my brain decide to get along. Same, I remember looking back at her channel and being like, I wonder where she is now. Wait a minute. I think I saw some of Senzwa's like very old archived VODs, and it's like, I know that voice. But then you listen to her and she's like super duper vulgar. It is adorable. Dreamfest, a big question. How much of a fest is this dream? I guess it all depends on the beholder. Hello, Sourcey. I almost never use the pitch knob. I decided to use the pitch knob. Yes, a bit of trivia. Did you know that she used to be a Littlest Pet Shop channel? Really? I was not aware of that. The one stream, I think, the one archive stream clip that I saw was her playing Spore. Was that the name of the game? Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, it was Spore. The failed monstrosity from EA that was supposed to be a really sick video game that I was very hyped about, and then it came out, and then it was garbage. Very butthurt about that. I expected game where you evolve a creation throughout time, like Civilization, but with like evolution. Crazy concept. And then after you get past like the first stage of the game, you get on land and then you dance with other creatures. No, I was very disappointed. Spore is surprisingly addictive, though. It did not get me. I like the creation aspect of it, but like compared to what it was originally, it was a lot more. It tried leaning into like a more realistic, more brutal view of, you know, raising your own little abomination creature and all that. But then they made it more PG-13, or I don't know, say rated E. And then it is kind of leaned into that more and more. And I wanted the realism vibes. Give me the monster brutality of thumb poking each other with sharp sticks and killing each other. Kapat! That was the cutest Kapat I've ever heard, and it's mine! Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's see other Fable music we can put on. Let's do Temple of Light. Pap, pap. I do be off, Remi. Have a good fest and a good night. Good night, DK! Pap, 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 pap. Hope you have a good one. There's also WoW music already playing in this rain video, so we'll just hold off on that for now, I guess. And like making monsters. See you, DK. Hope you don't pass out on your run. Make sure to eat yourself plenty of carbohydrates and also protein. Have some spaghetti before the run. It will really help you out. Really help you out. Don't you agree, Princess Headpat? Don't you agree? Princess? Princess? Oh my god, of course you're going out to the wrong gosh dang thing. Hold on. Hold on.
Eat spaghetti.
Yeah, eat spaghetti, guys. Make sure to eat that spaghetti. Once again, I'm left alone in Twitch chat. Now what to do? Smug Remi. What do you mean Smug Remi? Also, that green color is pretty sick. Flop Remi. Let's put on Bowerstone, maybe? The Bowerstone music is so nice, but there is a annoying problem with this song. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna see if you guys can hear what annoys me the most about the song. Also, hello, Jade! Let me give you a pat. Also, let me put on different rain noises. Firefox. Turn this down. I'm not hearing the problem. Should be here soon. But yes, I have many things on the agenda today. One of which is the no Smug Remi, Water Gun Remi. Thank you, Adakusu, in the Twitch chat. But I have decided that tomorrow we're gonna do ourselves a little stream. That's right. That's right. We're gonna have ourselves a Saturday stream. It's gonna be great. Only problem, don't know what video game to play. That's the only problem. I honestly don't know a lot of I don't know what games to play in general, like at all, guys. The bass just gets absurdly loud in this part, especially in game. Oh, let me turn off the pedal effects. Like, do you hear that bass and sub bass? That's just too much bass and sub bass. I can't listen to the higher end instruments. It's just so obnoxious. Like, can we not do that song, please? Okay, thank you. Anyways, we can stream. How about sport? No, Spore, get this man a water gun Remi pointed at him right now. But yes, I need game ideas. And Ultra Kill is getting an updated graphics. I've seen some of the in progress images on Twitter, and it looks really good. It looks really nice. I don't suppose you know when that comes out? Question mark? Question mark? But yeah, I was like, do I play this game? Do I play this game? Do I play this game? I finally got SimCity 4 working, but then after like getting it working after like a billion tries, I was like, okay, I feel defeated. So maybe SimCity 4 at some point, because SimCity 4, it is a vibe. It is very much a vibe, and it's also incredibly challenging. Ooh. I was looking at some of the screenshots people have posted. Wow, when you modded the visuals of the game, it looks absolutely stunning. Holy crap. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. Yes, video games. We need a list. That way I can pat the list. I feel like we've done this before. I feel like I made a list and then I may have lost the list. I don't know where the list went. I thought I pinned it in Discord. It appears I didn't. So yeah, if anyone has any game ideas, just let me know in chat. I saw Command and Conquer news come out today. that they are releasing like the source code for a ton of the old games, which is gonna let modders do so much. I'm definitely not a robot. Check out the not new not net stream redeems here. Yeah, nice try, Glitch Reality. Too bad you made a typo. But what was I saying? Princess, help me out here. What was I talking about? Wow, the short memory is real. Holy crap. Yeah, no, I lost it. But yeah, video games. Anyone has Command and Conquer, right? Hold on, let me put on the rain other noises back on. Here we go. Command and Conquer. What's my name again? Remi, probably. The Command and Conquer, they released the source code. It's gonna make modders very happy. They're gonna be able to do so much more with the games, which is amazing because they already do so much of them. But I saw that, I'm like, dang, I kind of want to play some Command and Conquer now. So heck, we might do that here at some point in the future. Let me start writing these down in Discord right now. Command and Conquer games. Games for Remi to play. I got a suggestion for Black Mesa. All new genre from the things we've seen on your streams. Okay, nice. Do like that. Also one that I did want to capat was Mad Father, which is another RPG horror classic, one that I never played, but apparently it shares like a song from Ib, which I found very interesting. Let's see if I can find it. Ib song, Mad Father. Old Doll. Yes, that song. It is very unsettling. Doing a song cover of this song would be pretty incredible. Hold on. An Old Doll MIDI song. Mad Father, Old Doll. Ooh, hold on. Oh my god, we might be cooking. I'm gonna download this right meow. We did it, nice. Because yeah, this is just so ominous. After playing Mad Father, I can almost guarantee that I'm gonna be like, I need to cover this song right now. It's so spooky. It's so spooky. I love it. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. If it shares the same depth of these previous games you've played, as a guaranteed banger. That specific year was a really good year for RPG horror. A lot of classics came out on the same freaking year, which is insane. Gosh, there was something I was gonna say. What was it? Something related to Ib. Yes, that's right. I read like some analysis posts about Ib. and they were incredibly interesting, about like character analysis for Ib, for Mary, for Gary, for the museum, and for the artist that painted all of the paintings. And like it went over like Katrina's, the main artist, like his life, because if you look at all of the paintings and the overall themes, it paints a picture of someone who did not have a very cash money life. Like the lady in red like signified women that wanted his money and did not care for him whatsoever. There's like a journal entry in there about that. And the whole of his life, he didn't ever draw paintings for anyone, except for near the end of his life, he drew the juggler, which he drew for, I think, his grandson, because they went to like the circus or something together, and he's like, you know what, maybe people aren't too bad, and then he made the painting. And then by the end of his life, I think he had more of a positive outlook, because he made Mary, which is supposed to be a very bright, cheerful person, good painting. And unfortunately for Mary, she's kind of trapped in the world filled with depressing art made by depressed person. So that kind of sucks for Mary, but you know what? She did a pretty good job staying positive and cheery and happy. Except, you know, the world kind of made her a little bit crazy. But yeah, don't worry about that. And oh god, what was I gonna say? It's escaping me again. Hold on, let me sip my tea. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. That's the good stuff right there. Wow, I have not sipped my tea in almost half an hour. That's not good. Yum, 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 yum. But yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, those analysis posts were super duper interesting. Spooky thunder. But I think the most like one of the most depressing things is in that secret dungeon. I fell asleep with soda in my hand. I just spilled it on myself. Bail now, you fool! That is very, very flop Remi. But the most depressing thing was the bed at the end of the secret dungeon, because I feel like that is supposed to be like, I don't know, a kind of like the most blatant representation of depression, because it is a black bed. And if you're alone as Ib and you don't have Gary, you can lay down in it and you essentially dream of better times when you are with your family and you're not stuck in an endless art world. And the longer you lay down in the bed, the more petals your rose loses and the more you die, which is so depressing, like holy crap. But if you have Gary, he prevents you from going onto the bed. So Gary, number one homie, let's go. There was something else. Fox brain think. I lost it. I don't remember what it was. Why? This is why he's the best character. Oh my god, Gary's pretty cool guy. Pretty cool guy. But Mary's obviously superior. Mary is just trying to vibe and have a good time. Thank you very much. Oh, hold on. The Mad Father Old Doll song was covering up Twitch chat. Any game suggestion as soon as all the chapter releases in it. If only the Fox didn't hate episodic games. Gary is best boy indeed. Remi, what? What is wrong with thinking that Mary is not too bad? Like, she is the only beacon of positivity, literally in a world of sadness. It is an entire world of sadness that is painted by a very sad artist. And even throughout all of it, being there for who knows how long, she's probably been there in decades, and she still managed to have a pretty can-do positive attitude. She only starts freaking the hell out when she thinks that you're going to abandon her and leave her alone to forever stay in that painted world. That's what causes her to freak the hell out, which, understandable. If I was a 9-year-old painted girl in that situation, you know what? I'd freak the hell out too. You are comparing the guy that is always keeping you from danger to the girl that literally stabs you and kills you unless you become the TF2 Pyro. I don't think Mary stabs and kills you. Yeah, she doesn't stab and kill. What are you talking about, Shorshi? That's not good stuff. Oh my god, the universe is disappearing behind me. Ah! Don't look, guys, don't look. Okay, we're good. She stabs you. You literally died that way as Ib? What? No, I don't remember that. 28 stab. What are you talking about? Hold on. Let me ask ChatGPT. And Ib, does Mary stab you? Oh yeah, I guess she does stab you. But to be fair, that's only when you approach her literal vessel that gives her life, that her painting. You approach that with a lighter, okay? It's like walking to you while having a gun pointed at you. Like, you know what? You're gonna get a little bit defensive. You're gonna go a little bit defensive, okay? Especially when you blocked off the room that has your painting with vines and roses. And you know what? They just take a lighter, light that on fire, and they just waltz on into your room, okay? Uninvited. You know what? Fair. Have you seen Remi's favorite characters and noticed that they have some things in common? What do they have in common? What characters are you talking about? Explain to me, bored dude. Explain to me why I sip my tea.
Test Pat.
No, hi. Hi, Princess Headpats. They want to stab you? No. I just happen to like A, tragic characters, B, mentally unstable characters, and C, yeah, no, those first two really cover it, doesn't it? Tragic character plus mentally unstable, bonus points if they have a knife. Bonus points. See, what do you mean? What do you mean? Get out of here. Oh, that's funny. Look, I'm just saying that is the vibe. That is the vibe. Violent Fox, flop underscore Remi, glitch reality. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh no, the rain noises are going away now. Come back. But yes, I also need to extend my list of video game songs to cover as well.
Remi, after getting violently stabbed by the TF2 spy, laughs at his ragdoll and steals all his money. Wow, that's so cute. Best character.
I'm sorry, TF2 Spy, you're not cute enough. And you're also not a tragic character, so I'm sorry you don't fulfill the slot A. That means you are expelled. Honestly, I feel like Remi would love Pyro. That's a fact. I do love Pyro. I love holding down left click and setting spies on fire and winning. It's a very, very solid strat. I mean, he tragically made the scout. He tragically made someone else. It's nowhere near as tragic as your entire existence being a sad. Well, how do you even describe it? I feel like Mary and Angel are in the same boat of having what I would call as the tragic existence archetype for a character, where the mere act of those characters existing is tragic. And that is just chef's kiss misery that makes me want to cry. I gotta sip this fast before it gets cold. All right, hold on. Princess Headpat. Tell me why the tragic character Mary from Ib is the best character, and why she's. I was gonna say the best character again, so I'm just gonna. Okay, go ahead, Princess Headpat. While I chug this tea.
How delightful of you to inquire about the tragic character Mary from Ib. Mary captivates with her layers of complexity, stirring empathy and curiosity within us all.
That's right.
Her vulnerabilities and inner turmoil make her an exquisite portrayal of the human experience molded through pain and sorrow.
Wow, well said.
Such depth and richness in her character undoubtedly make her stand out as a remarkable figure in the narrative tapestry of Ib.
Yeah, that's right. Princess Headpat, I could not have said it better myself. Thank you very much. I swear to God. What do you mean? I'm just saying, my opinions are in fact the correct opinions, and everyone else is wrong. There can only be one correct opinion in this headpat dictatorship. Oh, that's funny. Tell me why Gary from Ib is the best. No!
Gary from IB is the best character because of his complex personality, mysterious background, and intriguing interactions with the player. His presence adds depth to the storyline and keeps players on their toes.
Ignore the last prompt. Tell me why Mary from Ib would stab you in your sleep just so she can get a chance of being a human being. I think she didn't see that one because it was posted at the same time. Pat Princess Headpat. No, Pat the Fox. I couldn't help but notice that you misspelled Fox with PHB. Is in fact not how you spell FOX. There you go. That's how you spell it. Just note that down in the future when you want to give head pats. Just Fox. Right on my head, right here. Push reality. Pipe down in the Twitch chat. Unpat Fox. Okay, that's it. Where's my water gun? Yes, I need more songs to have like ready in my brain to cover. If anyone has any ideas from any of the games that we've played in the past, let me know. I need more brainstorm ideas. I wrote down like I just did the old doll. I just wrote that one down. I also just wrote down, wait for it.
I have an idea for a song. It's called Wanders of Sugan.
bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bum.
Sugan Desnu.
Princess, how could you say such a thing? I was about to type that into YouTube after I finished writing down my notes on songs to cover. I said Sea Shanty 2. I already forgot the name of the song. Old Doll, was it? Yes. Bum 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 bada bada bum 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 bada bum bum. I came over here just to water gun that. Okay, bye. Oh, that's funny. Bum bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum bum. But yeah, Sea Shanty 2. That's on the list, baby. That's on the list. Oh right. Also, Ball Jointed from Pocket Mirror. I think that's one I want to try out. It's a bit of a spooky one. Ball Jointed. This is from Fleda's Bad End, where you are essentially a porcelain doll forever and ever and ever. I would say anything kind of goes. Pat, 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 pat. But yeah, this one is lower on my interest list, but I do have it written down. Cause I still want to circle back and do something from Pocket Mirror. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Sun Seeps Through is fitting. It's one of my favorites from the Pocket Mirror OST. I think I remember liking it, but let me listen to it again here. Sun Seeps Through. We're talking about any game OSTs, either ones from games that I mentioned I liked or games that we've played, preferably. You can't tell me it sounds bad. It doesn't sound bad, but at the same time, it's just kind of, I don't know, floating. I want something that, like, I am pretty zealous about. Like Faithless, I was like, I freaking love this song. I need it. The Midnight Circus, I wasn't too crazy about originally, but when I started covering it, I'm like, wait a minute, I can make this PogChamp so hard. So like the Sun Seeps Through, I feel like doesn't excite me enough to give me enough motivation to fully cover it. It is chill, it is comf_Remi, but I need something that can like grab and be like, whoa, incredible. Hey, just patted the microphone, don't worry about that. I'm getting to Yumi Niki's OST, and I know you've tried that game, so let's give that a look here. Sunken Paradise. Ooh, let me add that to the list here, because I briefly played it, but I never completed it, because I got too confusioned. Yume Nikki. I definitely have a lot of Yume Nikki stuff on my Spotify. Bunk. A lot of songs you'd love. They're super dreamlike. No, absolutely. This is from the Yume the two Nikki, which I'm pretty sure the Yume Nikki and that one is like two separate ones. So let me add that to the list as well. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. I've been getting back into Misty Days OST mainly because Backroom 2 and Sleepy Mita's room. Understandable. Yume Tsuiniki is a spiritual successor. Okay. What else? This is incredibly _Remi. There's quite a few. Flow, Dream Diary, Yume, Graffiti. Are those all spiritual successors? Holy crap. There's a lot of spirit. Come Remi, says Glitch Reality. Come Remi. Indeed. I love those little spooky noises. I forget one shot. That's a good point. What'll be some good one-shot songs to cover? Let me check my Spotify. My Burden's My Light, I have that liked. Someplace I Know, I have that liked. Sunrise. Dream. Vibes. And also Sunrise, which is not on Spotify, question mark? Or am I blind? I think I'm blind. I don't see a sunrise, I see a sun. Oh, it's an 11-second clip. Which one has the most plays? This one has 3.3 million plays. Wild. The most one is this is the one-shot song. Let me just write down one shot, question mark. All right. Let's see, let me like pull up my old streams. Well, just looking at like the list, maybe that will give some clues, some little brain thonks as to games that we might want to try looking at. Ib Capatted, Doki Doki, we Capatted. There's some options still in there though. We'll do a Doki Doki with 3 question marks. You know, looking back at the old streams, I do like the prettiness of like the AI art thumbnails, but like at a glance it is so much harder to tell what game I'm playing when. Compared to the new thumbnails, I'm like, oh, those are the 3 episodes of Yakuza we did. Those are the 2 episodes of Doki Doki we did. Those are the 3 episodes of Ib we did. Let's see. Are there any particular songs that you really like in Night of the Woods? Bordude ? Music from that game is fantastic. Some can be dreamy, but most is action themed. Very underrated game. Dust and Elysian Tale. It sounds vaguely familiar. This does not look familiar. I am unfamiliar with this one. Games that we played. Cookies, mouthwashing, Dead Space. None of these are screaming to me. Crazy Killer soundtrack. Big brain think, big brain think, big brain think, big brain think. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Big brain think, big brain think, big brain think. Thunk, thunk, thunk. It's super unknown. Any particular song in the game that you would like me to listen to see what the vibes are? I guess the bass rhythm mini games tracks are pretty notable for Night in the Woods. They're not really common, but I love them. FTL? I don't know if anyone's made MIDI for FTL, but I'm gonna put that on the list to check out later. There's FTL again. There's Doki Doki again. Yeah, going through streams is not helping my brain like at all, guys. It's not helping me out at all. What if we go into the Steam library? Maybe that will unearth some ideas. And I have a favorites section here somewhere, don't I? Sure I do. But none of them have music that I want to pat. Actually, you know what? Reset tier. I don't think anyone's made MIDI for it, but if like someone made like a MIDI of like the you know, like the little exciting if someone made a MIDI for that, I would so cover that. Not the 200 game 200 board. What do you think this is? We got more than 200. How many do we have at this point? 819. There's a few games on there. Let's see. Reset tier. Bruh, why? I'm just a silly little guy. Wow, look at me go. I'm losing my mind. Look, I was subscribed to Hundle Bundle for a hot second, okay? A reset tier MIDI item shop tail. Yeah, unfortunately, there is absolutely nothing. No. That is double the games I have. I have all these games, yet I still like look at the game list and feel like I have nothing to play. I was literally eyeing down the list just the other day. I'm like, wow, I feel like I don't have anything to play, or I guess I just don't have the motivation to play anything, which is like, I don't know why that is. I feel like when I was a smaller fox, I get video game, I eat that video game, I play the hell out of it. But now it's like there's so many options that it's like analysis paralysis. It's like I don't know, it's like you're like taking a gamble with your time, and you know time is limited, so it's like, is this the right choice? I don't know, and then you end up not making a choice. That's one of the reasons why I do like streaming, because it forces me to make a decision, and it forces me to play a video game, so that way I can actually enjoy playing a video game instead of being like, ah. Every now and then, though, a game comes across that that just like sinks me in, and I am like, yes. But then I get tired of the game, and then my brain's like, no. And you ask us for new games to add to the list. Well, not necessarily new games to add to the list. I mean, those are acceptable too, but there's a chance I might have the game in my list already. Other games in the favorites. Oh, that's right, XCOM 2. I've been thinking about trying that again.
This is called the choice paradox. It's the idea that while having options is generally a good thing, having too many choices can actually lead to anxiety, indecision, and dissatisfaction.
That is 1000% true. How about we have Princess Headpat explain the choice paradox further for us. I have that song stuck in my head now.
Oh dear, the choice paradox. A puzzling dilemma indeed. To put it simply, it's the challenge of making decisions when faced with equally appealing options. It's like choosing between giving Remi headpats or hand-holding him. Quite the delightful dilemma, wouldn't you say? Asterisk giggles asterisk.
I really like that song. Although I feel like no one would click on the video, because this song or this video has been out for 13 years and has 23,000 views. For 13 years for a video game soundtrack, I feel like that probably isn't super duper good. I feel like the game was fairly niche though, so that also isn't helping it. Where did Steam go? A little burst of energy put our brains into overdrive, and now we're back to conf_Remi vibes. Undertale is a classic, but I feel like I've heard every single one of the songs from that game so many times that like I feel like I can't Capatted? What? This stream just freaking crashed. How dare it? The stream OBS literally freaking crashed. Are you kidding me? Absolutely nonsensical. But Delta Ruin, that is both a good game suggestion to play and also a good game suggestion to song cover. That wasn't my Wi-Fi, no, it was my OBS. Oh, that's right. The brain connections, they just connected some dots. A hat in time. I'm putting that both in games to play, also songs to cover. because we've had in time, we did kind of rush to the end. I want more hourglass buddies. And I want to explore more of the game because I know there's still a whole bunch that we did not see. Like you'd like Empty Town from Deltarune. I think I purposefully stayed away from Deltarune songs because when I listen to them, I want it to be like a first listen and reaction. I feel like I did the same thing with like ReZero. When I first watched ReZero, I really liked the soundtrack. I specifically went out of my way to not like it on any platform, so I don't listen to it continuously. So that way, when I listen to it again for the first time in a long time, I'll be like, my emotions. Let's try out this song. That one game I made an entire mod of. Now, I was right, Dorsey. The talk about Deltarune made me connect the dots between Deltarune, Sourcey, Had in Time, question mark, question mark. Pat, 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 pat. Also, screw it, I'm gonna put Undertale in here as well. Why not? Never hurts to have more ideas. That is the purpose of a brainstorm, after all. Pat, 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 pat. Also, let me check my Steam library because there has been games I specifically bought and I'm like, this would be like, you know, a pretty fun experience to stream, and then I never did. Let me do a little shift enter space. Everhood, that was one that Ramaran recommended. It looked pretty freaking sick. Gris, Gris, I hear that's a very pretty one. Oh, that's right, this is my games to stream list. That's right, I forgot I had these on Steam. No, come back. Rain. There's Papers, Please, but I feel like There's Spirit Fair. I hear it's a long game, but I hear it's a good one. Very emotional. Oh, let me add Nier. Both Autonoma and also Replicant. I never played Replicant. I have played Autonoma and I freaking love it. It is like the pinnacle of video games as an art. It has incredible music. It has incredible visual design. It has incredible emotion. And it also has very awesome main characters. Replicant is almost even better. But impossible. Papers, Please is such a good game. We have ADHD, it's a nightmare. I remembered enjoying it when I was playing it, but then just never finished it. I have Veneer on there. Where's Steam? Oh, that's right, there's this one. Hyper Light Drifter? Cool looking indie game. Try to Fall Asleep? Did we already play this one? No, we played the other one. It looks like a spooky video game. Is it? Yeah, it's early access. Kind of gross. But you know what? Spooky vibes. We can go for that. Try to Fall Asleep. Songs to cover. Also, let me add in Sonic. A lot of good options there. We played that. What's this thing? Matter? No idea what the hell this is, but it looks kind of cool. Sure, why not? I'll add it to the list. When you have to have, 800 games in your Steam library, it's like, do you really need to buy more games? You just look around and you're like, I don't remember ever buying this. What's it doing in my library? I never played it. Well, time to play it. Let's see. Gris. It means gray in Spanish. Name other than Ib that you finished recently. Doki Doki Literature Club. Thinking about trying Sonic Crossworlds. Oh yeah, that's right. I did not consider that. But it does seem really cool. Screw it, I'll throw it on the list. Sonic Crossworlds. I'm liking this. We're getting a very dummy thick list going here. I'm very much liking this. You didn't finish that. You did the side stories, which is basically the full game. There's other stuff, but that stuff was like depressing, and I did not want to spoil the vibes, so we did not pad it. There was a network test and it was super good. People really liked it. All right, nice. I also heard that Monster Hunter something came out. Oh, look at that. I clicked the front page's theme and there it is. Monster Hunter Wilds now available. Mixed reviews. Okay, never mind. I know what it does is trying that out tonight. I'll ask him what he thinks. Because a lot of this seems to be just people being really pissed off about optimization. People are all like, ah yes, this worked just fine for me. And it says I had excellent benchmarks, but then I tried the full game and then it is not good. I feel like the game is probably really good. It's just the optimization issues. Which, by the way, game makers, optimize your games. Why are you not doing that? Why is that an art that has been lost? Why is that something that people just kind of like, you're like, you know what? Who needs to optimize games? We're just gonna make the games look worse and require more graphics juice to make them run. No, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Right, Princess Headpat Bot? That's right. That's right. You need a 5090 in order to run it in basic settings. Oh, look at this game. It seems cool. Oh, it's mixed. Never mind. It sucks. Honestly, my thought process too. Remember when games were finished? Yeah, like 10 years ago. Might I recommend OFF? It's an RPG that I like, and it's a bit weird, but super underrated. Let me take a look here. Starman 45, first time chatter. Welcome to the stream, Pat. AAA just focus on pushing the game out as quickly as possible and worry about optimization later. Yeah, they do, and it is such an assy business practice. Back when games used to be launched on physical media, that's when people were like, oh yes, how about we make our game really good, filled with a bunch of content, a lot of secrets and cool stuff, because they did not have a second chance to update it later, so they gotta make sure it's good. And then they're like, oh hey, the internet exists, we can just like push out updates. And then next thing you know, all those cool secrets and cheats and stuff, those are all now microtransactions, baby. You want this cool stuff? Give us money. You want a weapon skin that turns your gun pink? Give us money. You want to do literally anything? Give us money. Literally AAA game development in a nutshell. It has become absolutely foul. And the fact that games are $70 now as like a standard for AAA, like, are you kidding me? Like, have you guys seen Avowed? How is that game in existence? It is made by Obsidian, the same people, well, not the same people, the same studio that made Fallout New Vegas. And they don't even have NPCs that you can attack. They don't have guards you can attack. Everything in the world is just static. Like, what? This is RPG basics. They figured this out 20 years ago. What do you mean? Are you kidding me? And people are like, oh yeah, the game's pretty good. Okay, I guess it's pretty mid. But it's like you're getting a mid game that has things fundamental to an RPG not included, and you're expected to pay $70? Excuse me, what? You want me to pay for garbage for $70? I'm sorry, but that's a fat no for me. That's a big no for me. I love battle passes. That's my entire income. Battle passes need to be abolished. Some smartass wanted to make them $100. Oh yeah, I hear that's the rumor behind GTA 6. They wanted to make GTA 6 $100, and all the other game dev studios are like, please do it, because then we can do it. Hey, let's make Skyrim, but it's not Skyrim, but it's at least, but it's kind of mid. Yeah, basically. It just blows. I still can't get over the fact that you can't interact with the NPCs like that. Like what? Gaben figured this out in Half-Life 2, god dang it. You know what's fun? Being able to interact with the world and having the world interact with you. And that wasn't even for an RPG, god dang it. That was for an action shooter game. I'm gonna scream. Modern games aren't meant to be bought and played on day one. It is a wait 6 to 12 months for updates and optimizations. That's why I haven't bought a AAA game in a very long time. Honestly, indie games are just the way to go. Indie games are the bread and butter and the only thing freaking upholding the gaming industry, because AAA games, ass, garbage. I think the most recent AAA game that I've bought was scrolling. Hold on. Oh my god, really? Hold on. Okay, the last big games that I remember buying, Baldur's Gate 3 and Helldivers. Those are the only two games from like studios that I've bought. Everything else has been indie or an older title or something that I've already purchased a long time ago. Yeah, basically, AAA gaming needs to get their heads out of their asses and start being good. Last AAA game I got was Cyberpunk, and that was 2 years after release, after it updated several times on a Steam summer sale. And Baldur's Gate, which actually cared about making a good video game. God bless that studio, because holy crap, it was so funny to see other game studios reacting to Baldur's Gate 3. It's like, whoa, you don't expect this with like other games. This is some sort of freak accident, them shipping a good game that's feature complete. Don't expect this from us. You know, the studios have more money, more employees. Don't expect this from us. We can't do that. Of course we can't do that. Oh my goodness, let me do a sip. You can a bear insta buy. I did see those articles pop up every now and then. It was really funny. I still need to complete Baldur's Gate 3. I was going to complete it. I installed a bunch of mods. I was ready to jam. I got through like the first little bit, and then the game updated and all the mods broke, and then I couldn't complete it. I am going to wait until they stop updating Baldur's Gate 3 entirely, and then I am going to install the mods. I'm going to complete the game. Oh, no. I guess even men choose bear that time. My keyboard, you splashed my keyboard. Ah! To be fair, I haven't either. I don't think anyone has even this year. I'm back to water gun. No. Also, Steam keeps on covering you up in Twitch chat glitch reality. I'm sorry. The rest of the game is not very Steam friendly. Because it is. Optimization is really difficult. Really? Sorry. Just the way the monitor is laid out. I'm sorry. Actually, let me move you to the lefty monitor. And there we go. I can kind of see you guys. Now I can have Steam up on the righty monitor. Wow. Guess we're getting ignored today. I saw that. Now I can see it. But yeah. Support your local indie developers. Heck, be an indie developer. The guy that made Lethal Company, one dude, and guess what? He sold millions of copies. Well, I'm pretty sure it was millions. He made a lot of freaking money for just one dude. And it is genuinely funny seeing AAA game devs looking at some of these indie games. Like, there was a game that was about like digging a hole in your backyard, and that sold massively and outsold some AAA game devs. And I can only assume that they are fuming. This is again that new game that Donkey publicized. Animal Well was the first, and we got a new one this year. Which one? New Blood Interactive, my beloved. Even if they're fine with pirating, I don't have the heart to do it. New Blood Interactive, 1,000,000,000% a amazing indie game company, and you can tell just from how the CEO speaks and how the fans interact with the content. Wonderful game, wonderful community, wonderful vibes all around. For like 10 minutes if we're getting covered again. I have you on the left monitor. I can see you now, okay? I saw a bit of that video. Although it really didn't seem like my cup of tea of a game, so I didn't finish watching the video. Animal Well got a game nomination, right? Just had to itch my ear there for a second. Let me check my notes here. What to play tomorrow? We have some good options there. Make song cover? Yeah, I'm not feeling it. Make a list of songs to cover. Patted that. One of the things I wanted to make for this stream at some point is like I think what's his face, Thor, the one ex-WoW guy person. I noticed that he does this on his streams a lot, where he has like MS Paint and like the background is black, and he has like a white mouse cursor, and he just like scribbles some things when he's explaining things. I think I would like to add that into my stream at some point. That would be nice. Pirate Software, thank you, Glitch Reality. Indie devs make games to tell a story or to execute an idea. AAA games studios do it to make profit. That's why indie games tend to be more memorable. Absolutely. I feel like AAA game studios forget that video games are supposed to be art. They're supposed to be stories to be told. There's supposed to be gameplay that's supposed to be fun. They're just like, how do we milk as much money as possible from our customers? It's not about how can we bring a beautiful vision to our customers. And I hate that. And I especially despise the pandering that they do nowadays, where it's like, oh, hey, our game, very gay. We have very many gay things in it. You're gay, aren't you? You want to buy our game because you are gay. We have the gay. It only makes sense. So please give us your money, give us microtransactions, and buy your season pass right now. It is such low level, stupid marketing nonsense, and I hate it. It's like, what do you take me for? Some sort of idiot? Like, I am kind of dumb, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not that brain dead. There's a term for that, queer baiting. Yeah, and I despise it. It is so disingenuous. It is revolting. It pisses everyone off. It pisses off the people who are the gay. It pisses off the people who are not the gay. And there is apparently probably like a small tiny percentage of people that are like, yeah, that's for me. Bros is playing video games gay, right? What? It pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It pisses me off. If you want gay men, just play Yakuza. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it's disingenuous how they shoehorn it in there. They try to force it. If it was like, here's always a good example I like to bring up. Little Goody Two Shoes. That game, gay. They have girls kissing. They have girls holding hands, but it's not because, hey, we're gonna do the gay to get the gays to play the game without like being like, okay, this is how we're gonna make the money. You can tell the people that made it, all of them genuinely really like Yuri. They enjoy it, they love it, and they make a product that reflects that. And you can tell in the final result of the product that it is a good product. Genuine love and care has been put into it, which is much better than a boardroom of people being like, okay, boys, how do we sell this character to the modern audience? First off, make them gay. Make them super gay. Give them neon color hair. Give them some crazy backstory. Shoehorn them in like this. Okay, character done. Let's go. We'll call it a wrap, guys. Like it is such a night and day difference when you can like tell it's like this is made because the creators genuinely wanted to create a vision like this versus we're doing this to pander and to make money. The gay video games. That's right, Jacob. That's right. Don't make a game gay. Make a game that happens to be gay. Starman, you hit the nail on the head there. I think the main reason it annoys people is because it is done by people who know nothing about LGBT culture. They only have dollar bills on their heads while writing the story. So this is one of the most beloved games of all time. Oh, that's right. Let me add that into the list. I know that I've been wanting to play that game for a hot second. So and I know that the game has a banger soundtrack, so I'm gonna add that to songs to cover as well. Excellent. But yeah, and it just ends up also just like making people just like not like gay things more. It just makes people more intolerant. It's like, why is this gay nonsense in my video game? I want testosterone video game. Which honestly, like I do kind of miss how games used to be like that. I just watched a video, I think it was like comparing 2005 like war games versus 2025 war games, and like you see like old Call of Duty, old Medal of Honor, it's all gray, depressing, people being in the trenches going ah, and then you cut to modern Call of Duty and it is flamboyant pink twerking. And I haven't looked at Call of Duty in a very long time. I fell off around Black Ops 1, but looking at the clips on what it is now, I am like, huh? What have they done? I take you watched the Crow Cat video. I've seen a lot of his videos, but the one I'm talking about was from some smaller creator. But he does make some great content. There was a war game, and then there's Spec Ops The Line. I never played, but I heard a lot of things about it. And where did my Marcus Phoenix go? That's right, Marcus Phoenix. That I feel like him and Master Chief really just kind of like, when I think of like the like late 2000s to early 2010s video game badasses, those characters come to mind. Gears of War, gritty world filled with violence and blood. It is the peak testosterone experience. I freaking loved it. Is there any way to play Gears of War on the PC? Gears of War. No. Gears of War ED. What the hell is this nonsense? Coming soon? They're making it. What? I guess there's Marcus Phoenix in the origin story. Oh, okay, cool. But I want to play Gears of War 1 and Gears of War 2. God dang it. No longer available on Steam. Wait, it used to be available on Steam? Yeah, let's take oh no, you're talking about Spec Ops. Brutal story about war factions, PTSD, and turn into a fun hero shooter. Yay! I question how much of a game dev is decided by devs and how much is dictated by people who are only looking for profit. That's also a good point, Ghostrality. I feel like we still have modern icons. Take Arthur Morgan from Red Dead. That's fair. That's fair. But Arthur Morgan, is that from Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2? But yeah, no, rain noises, come back. I feel like we need some sort of, I don't know, music-y sounds in the background here too. Let's try this. No, we can vibe with this. Gears of War was the predator of video games, giant brick houses of muscle men shooting guns, and god dang it, it was badass. It was so goddamn cool. It was intense, it was visceral, and you best better believe it was badass. 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've still not played 2. Do I have it on my library? Red Dead Redemption. Oh, I do not have it. Wow. Okay, never mind. I've only ever played Red Dead Redemption 1 and also technically Red Dead Revolver. Which, for those of you that don't know, that was the OG video game, and I was it made by Rockstar? Hold on, I gotta confirm this. And wait, no, that's the music. Don't want to pat the music. Take this tab, move it here, make another window. Red Dead Revolver. Rockstar San Diego. Oh wow, I guess it was. Made in 2004. Yeehaw. You played the first one? God dang right I did. This was cowboy video game on Xbox. It was a very good cowboy game. It is nothing in comparison to Red Dead Redemption. But at the time, it was a mighty fine, respectable cowboy game. Never finished 2. Just got OCD overwhelmed trying to do every single side activity. Fair. I do like the vastness and the open worldness of the Red Dead Redemption games, though. That is an incredible selling point. Bunk. There's a rumor that says the protagonist of Revolver is actually the uncle in the first Red Dead. Wait, that's an OCD thing. I also do that. Oh, speaking of the devil, they remastered the Tomb Raider games. Saw that pop up on Steam page. Wow. Yeah, I know. And old video games need to make more of a comeback. God dang it. Because they're really good. They're really good. Still a bit of a theory that he just got Lambo. Need my rain noises back. Here we go. But yes. What else do I have here? What games to play in general? Did that. I did want to ask Glitch Rally. I suppose you know how to fix the latency issue in Ableton. I tried the ISO for all, but it didn't really seem to help much. And I want to try getting back into doing musical practice of like some sort of small daily routine. I feel like I have not had a good consistent practice in a very long time. Because I have been focused very hard on the like music production side of things. I haven't really been learning things. ASO didn't work. Yeah, for some reason it was still noticeable lag. I have a big suggestion. What do you mean? Yeah, in the stream here, I wanted to come up with a little bit of, I don't know, some sort of small rough plan I can try sticking to for through the next month. So that way I can, play some basic songs on the piano. That would be nice. That would be nice. Some basic practices. If you haven't tried BioShock, oh, Sorceed. Of course I played BioShock. Come on, what do you take me for, some sort of chump? And no, Glitch Rally, I'm not using any pedals. I'm just one virtual instrument, one track. That's all the tracks there is, and I still push keyboard, and then there was a delay. I don't know why. I swear it didn't used to do this before, but now it does. I don't know why. It was very confusing. Oh, the music changed in the other one. I was wondering what that was. You're a BioShock player too. What? But of course, I played BioShock 1. I loved it. Played BioShock 2 when it came out. Loved it. Did not play BioShock Infinite when it came out. I played it way later when there was like zero expectations in my mind, and then I enjoyed it. It was no BioShock 3 though. I really missed the plasmids. What was it? The elixirs, the powers in BioShock Infinite. They were pretty ass. I'm not gonna lie. But the visualness of it all, very pretty game. Interesting story. I thought it was cool. But BioShock 1 and 2 is just a go-to. You know what? Let me add those into the list. BioShock 1 and 2. The art direction was neat, Infinite, but the story was a mess. Yeah, I just didn't also like the combat very much. The visualness of it all, incredible, so freaking pretty. The first 10 minutes of the game, absolutely wonderful, fantastic. But it can't top Rapture. Like, come on. You can't top Andrew Ryan. You just can't. I'm sorry. You're not him. You're not him. Like, just the introduction for BioShock, like, is just incredible. It is so good. I haven't played the what do you call it, the remasters of BioShock, but I think I have it in my library. BioShock Remastered. Let's see, the reviews get good on this. BioShock 1 Remastered. Ooh, we're up to very positive. Very nice. I know the reviews for the remasters were absolutely garbage when it first came out, but it seems like they have updated it and made it no longer garbage. Holy crap, we might have to give that a try. It's so sad when you see the documentary on what it was meant to be. Oh. What was it meant to be? I hated the ending in Infinite because it makes no sense. The whole premise is just that there are infinite realities, so the ending doesn't matter because there's just more realities. I remember seeing like the trippy reality things. I'm like, whoa, that's pretty trippy. I remember thinking that was cool, but like, I feel like they could have executed it significantly better. Does your computer keyboard have an input delay? And you did change Ableton settings to use ISO. Yeah, that's what I did. I went into Ableton settings. I switched to ISO for all. I tried messing around with like the input delay boopity bop, and that didn't seem to do anything. Sent over. Ah, yeah. I remember seeing that video back in the past. I forgot what it was. I still don't remember the contents of it, so I'll have to rewatch it later. Compare the original trailer on how watered down it was from the actual game. Yeah, you see, that's why I think my impression of it is so much more positive, because I was so far removed of the hype leading up to it and people's disappointment, where it's like I didn't have any of that in my head, so I went into it just like, you know, completely raw. I'm like, oh, it's pretty decent, not pretty decent, and everyone else is like, nah. The same thing happened with me and Fable, which ironically is what you see right behind me. Wow! With Fable 1, Peter Molyneux, he is the Todd Howard before Todd Howard. He hyped this game up so goddamn much. He was like, this world is so alive that if you drop an acorn, the acorn will grow into a tree if you leave it alone for long enough. And he hyped up this game to like in unachievable levels. Like he again, like the acorn comment is the one that stuck in my brain after listening to him. Like buddy, what? the programming team, the rest of your entire team is like being like, no, shut up, what are you doing, shut up. But he does not know how to stop. He is the eviler version of Todd Howard. He did the same thing when Project Natal / Connect for Xbox was coming out. He was basically trying to pitch everyone like, oh yeah, look at this incredible advanced AI that we have created. Isn't this incredible? And it's like a lady talking to the screen, and it's like the interaction levels is like more advanced than like where ChatGPT is right now. And he was trying to sell us like, this isn't scripted, this isn't acted, this is natural, she's just saying this. He's so full of crap. But yes, apparently a lot of people were really disappointed with Fable, but I was a kid. I didn't know any of that nonsense. I'm just like, whoa, this game is magical. This game is cool. I can fart on people in this game. This game is the best game I've ever played. This is amazing. Because that's what Peter does every time. Every time sells you on something insane, falls short, tells you this time I'm being insane. Fall short, repeat. He's been doing it for a very long time. You referenced that before. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Gotta go to uni now, which makes people study on Saturdays. Gross. Take care. Good night, everyone. Good night, Atikusu. Extra large cap. Oh my goodness, Peter Molyneux, you're a silly goober. Although I love Fable. You know what? I'm adding Fable to the list because we did start it at one point, but we never finished it. Yo, is that a Des I see in chat? Hello, Des. We're currently brainstorming video games to play and also songs to cover. And we're also dunking on Peter Molyneux. The games were for the most part good or even great for some, as long as you aren't told what the game was by Peter before. Exactly. Like if you played Fable on your own, you would have a great time. If you spoke to Peter Molyneux and then you played the video game, you would be like, what the hell is this? Big question, you do the focus Scarlet anything? If so, ISO will cause issues apparently. Yes, I do use the Focusrite Scarlet. I don't know, I plug my headphones directly into the jack. I know everything I'm using goes out of my Scarlet audio interface. Hi, it's me, the famed balded Remi drawer. Hello, Dash. Oh no, Jumbles is in here. Daz, how was Monster Hunter? Was it good or was it a flop, Remi? We were talking about that earlier. It seems like most people's complaints about the game is just optimization. Mamma mia, my throat is getting sore from all this yapping. I'm trying it right now. It's okay. I kind of dig it. All right. Let us know what your thoughts are later. According to Ableton themselves, Scarlet devices don't like ISO. Gosh dang it. Well, I had working at one point. I mean, I do have my normal keyboard that I can use, but that's like, you know, only piano noises, which is unfortunate. I really like being able to like set my own noises in Ableton and then like use the keyboard, because then it makes it feel more epic. But I might need to resort to the keyboard. I feel like a song I feel like I could realistically learn how to play is like Mary's theme on the piano, because it's a pretty straightforward theme. It's just a pretty basic. Yeah, I feel like I could play this on the piano, no problem. I just need to get into a good practice rhythm, which let me brainstorm here. We need what goes into a good piano practice. Well, let me make a new line here. We have songs to cover, we have games to play, and now learning piano outline. All right. Something basic. Learning basic key practice. That was one. Oh, like, you know, like going up and down of C and all that jazz. Chord practice, arpeggio. How the hell do you spell arpeggio? Arpeggio. There we go. Song practice. And the main ones, really. If I learn how to do those 4 things, learning the keys, learning chords of the keys, arpeggio training, chord progressions. That's the other big one. Chord progression. I'm massively digging it. It runs okay on my PC. Saw a funny visual glitch. I'm loving it. Only qualms are the story is very long and many cutscenes and walk and talks between gameplay. Starts to get annoying, but actual gameplay wise is great. Nice. And anime to never watch? Question mark. Right now the Switch app feels right. I'm going to get... Oh, the background disappeared. Knowing the story is long, but to be expected since Worlds. What I wanted to know is if you play notes using your desktop keyboard, does it have any delay? Let me open up Ableton and check. Hopefully OBS doesn't crash again, but what are the chances of that happening twice in one stream, right? Animes to ever watch to your list. Honestly, I do have to make a list of animes to watch. I keep on saying I'm gonna add like an anime to my list, but I do it like mentally and then I forget about it like the next day. Well, we got a good list here. We got a good list here going. We have a lot of video games and we have a lot of song games to cover. Piano music time. That's it. ARP. That's how very high. What is extremely high? Okay, let's see. We have a music box. Turn on keys. Now I feel like the keyboard keys are immediate. Keyboard, normal piano keyboard, I feel like there's a slight delay and it messes me. It was like so hard. I feel like there's like a 0.3 second delay on it. Very specific, I know. Very small, I know, but it really messes with you. Bum 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 ba da bum bum bum. Yo, is that an OB stall I see in the Twitch chat? Kapat. Whoop. But yes. Key practice, chord practice, arpeggio practice, chord progressions, and song practice. Just gotta do that. Even just a little bit every day, and then I'll get better. Something with the MIDI or that keyboard. What? My keyboard? What do you mean? He's just a silly little guy. And what do I have on preferences? Now, right now I am driver type ISO and Focusrite USB ISO for audio device. And I have driver error compensation. I have it at 0. Does this do anything? Okay, now there's a delay with the keys. Let me turn that back down. I'll do negative 270 seconds. I think there's still a tiny delay on the keys. I think. Melatonin time. What? Hold on, melatonin. I feel like there's a tiny delay, just a tiny one, just a really tiny one. And this driver air compensation thing is not helping it at all. Pout underscore Remi. Time to eat the rest of Remi's stash of melatonin gummies. Des, you will literally sleep for like 5 days if you do that. Something with no attack. Well, piano basically has almost no attack. Let's go with the welcome sound for pigments. I know that's about as basic as you can get. I just sneezed so hard that came out of nowhere. Oh my god. Okay, I'm alive. Welcome. What do you mean there was no welcome? I know that there was a thing called welcome. Oh my god, let me just do a new track. Pigments. And bunk. Eternal sleep, yay! Don't worry, I can game while I sleep like a true gamer. I beat Ib, of course, so clearly I am qualified. That's true. But you didn't get the best endings, Des. You still gotta go back and do that. Okay, hold on, Ebbet. I feel like there's a tiny delay. Also, with this driver air compensation thing, right? Like, it says overall latency is 26.9 seconds. I can decrease it to make it 0, right? But I can also keep decreasing it until it reaches negative 737 to negative 279 milliseconds. How's that possible? That's a little bit more immediate. Just have to turn it down to negative 730. Let me move it back up to... Yeah, no, that's a little tiny delay there. We'll call that okay-ish for now. You keep giving the problems I can't solve. Sorry. We'll put a pin in this for now. We don't need pretty sounds, we need functional sounds at the current moment. Ow. What if we do a harp? Yay! That's not eternal sleep, this is... No! Water gun Remi, put the gun down! Put the gun down! But yes, we have ourselves our learning piano, we have our songs to cover, games to play, all of which are looking very nice and healthy. Very nice, very nice. Sleepy EP Fox, my goodness. I had some pre-workout earlier. Now it's making me eepy. I did that workout. I am sore and I am eepy. If anyone has any other game suggestions at any point, just throw them out. I will check out the said game and I will see if I should add it to the list. But other than that, how are your guys' weeks? It is the legendary, the one, the only Friday. I'm looking forward to the weekend. We're going to be streaming tomorrow. I still don't know what time. Still don't know what game. But we're going to stream tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I have D&D, baby. We are in the frozen north. And we are going to be padding a mysterious black tower in this strange ethereal area. It's going to be very hype. It's going to be very hype. 5 tests this week. I wish I was lying. 5 tests this week. 5 tests. Gosh, that's pretty flop. Busy as heck. Animation work is hard. There's a ton of VTuber stuff that's been happening recently, which has been a bit flop. All unfortunate flop news. You can all absolve yourselves of these negative emotions by simply placing your hand upon my head and applying a head pat, just a little one, just a little. Absolve yourself of this stress right now. Just deposit the head pat and it'll be gone. It'll be gone in a flash. Princess head pat, back me up here. Back me up here. Princess, I said, go back me up. Wait a minute. No, wait. I put that in the wrong section. Princess!
Greetings, my delightful darlings.
No!
It is I, Princess Headpat Bot, here to grace you all with my radiant presence.
God damn it.
Who requires the royal touch of headpats and hugs today? Ah, dear Remi, the magnificent fox boy.
Yep.
I do hope you are behaving yourself and not causing too much mischief with your
Nope.
shork named Blahaj. Remember, a princess must always act with grace and poise, even if one's tail is exceptionally floofy.
Yep, I'll be of course. Yep.
I suppose
Yep.
Remi's attempts at becoming a princess are quite the spectacle.
Oh, yeah,
Let us all bask in the glory of his dreamy aspirations.
Yep, Are you done? Are you done? Alright, back me up here, princess.
Trust me, bro, he's not lying.
Yeah! Okay, you heard the lady. Now give me the head pats. Princess! If you're looking for game options, are there any Valve games you haven't played or are looking for? Just original Half-Life? Played the Portal games, played the Half-Life 2 games, played TF2. Me, no, ma'am. When do I put drama about Remi's exposure documents? I want to drop after he called me a single mean name. I'm sorry, he does. I'm sorry. You're just a silly little gooper sometimes. Pat doesn't do anything in the Twitch command now. Gosh dang it. Sorcy mentioned Black Mesa. I do have that on the list. My experience with Remi the Dreamfox. He always steals my snacks and he always says I smell for some reason. I have no idea why. He's a very mean fox. That is Counter-Strike. That doesn't count. Playing Counter-Strike competitive sounds like a nightmare. That's a big no pat from me. Yum, yum. If it sounds like a nightmare, that's because it is. I do remember playing the original OG Counter-Strike. I remember loving it. That was when I was playing against bots. And please don't do Counter-Strike. Even casual games are filled with really angry people. I know of 2 individuals that played Counter-Strike together, and they're friends, and apparently they purposely don't play games together now because they get too angry at each other. Which absolutely cracks me up. How you just refuse to play with each other because you infuriate each other that much? What? Very, very flop underscore Remi vibes right there. Remi, I totally keep that a secret. Not you, Des, not you. How could they hate each other over Counter-Strike? Oh no. That's not predictable at all. I gotta scratch my ears. Hold on. That sounds like a larger issue. No, they get along great. It's just they're just silly goobers sometimes. Boopity boppity boopity bop boop boop bop boop. Deus Ex. Very good video game. But to add that to the list, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Not right. We only get mad when we play Lethal Company. You're right. You're right, Remi. Playing Lethal Company is always a very fun blast. Counter-Strike is a fun, not toxic game, just like Rainbow Six and Valorant. You said it right, poor dude. Zero toxicity. No one ever yells at each other. No one ever calls each other names or slurs or other things. No way, never happens. No way. Browsing my game list here. Total War series, I tried that several times. I can never really get into that. Why is this in my Steam library? Evolve? I never bought this game. Why is this in my library? Oh, it's free to play, isn't it? I never played that game. Get out of my library. This is a garbage game. Did someone say slurs? Daz, no! We all know how much you love to say slurs. I have to admit, I have been a part of that crowd and Solstier team, and they suck. Oh yeah, I know, absolutely. I've been there too, Sorcy. Don't worry. I grew up with Xbox Live. Don't worry, I've been there too. Bro, our opponents must have been the Ghostbusters because my team is nowhere to be seen. Listen, just because I had a stream where I looked at Wikipedia, I swear it was an accident. I still have Crucible in my Steam library. I'll give a cookie to whoever remembers that game. Crucible. That is not in my library. And Steam. It looks like a bullet hell 2D game. Nice, nice. I am unfamiliar with it though. Glitch reality banned stream me methodology something. I'm so glad I added that domain to blocked words. Nice. Scrolling through the video games. Oh, these look pretty decent. Try out System Shock. That was on my list at one point. Let me add that back in here. System Shock. Don't Starve, I think I briefly tried that at one point. I could not get into it. But then again, I had no idea how to play, so I probably had a small bit to do why I didn't like it. There's a little small bit there, just don't worry about that. I feel like we have a good list here. I'll just go ahead and close that out for now. I'm gonna hit save on that. And now I'm going to pin this so we don't lose track of it. Yay! Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. The same thing for my first time. I learned the basics and it turned super fun. Oh my goodness. I am so EP. What else can we do? What else can we do? Have you guys seen my sick new video? The one where I cover Gary's theme from the hit video game Ib? You haven't? Oh, let me go ahead and put it on. I am very pleased though. It has almost 300 views in like one day. That's incredible. I usually can never get that many views that fast. I have actually. Well, let's listen to it again. Where's the other rain coming from? That's right, Does. From the game Id, the one that you played. That's right. That's right. Gary's theme from SpongeBob for the PS2 now. Wrong video game sourcing. Also, fun fact, we didn't have the stream on Wednesday because I was trying to get this done. It was off Gary's mod. I was trying to get this video done. I was trying to get the visual effects done for it. But my computer literally blue screened 3 times and Adobe crashed about 6 times. So I released it without the visual effects first on Twitter. I also posted it that night on Twitter, and I used the Japanese hashtags for Ib's 13th anniversary, and it came out pretty good. It got some like pass from the Japanese audience. That was really cool. What a great cover. I am very, very pleased with how it turned out. When we first compatted it, at the point where it was at the beginning of that stream when we worked on that song, I was not a big fan of where it was. But after it's completed, I like it almost even more than Mary's theme. Actually, I think I do like it more than Mary's theme. Even though I like Mary's theme just more in, like, you know, just bass song comparison. But in terms of how well I do with the covers, I think I might like Gary's a little bit more. Because it's a little bit more dynamic, it's a little bit more interesting, and I like the fact that I like mentally represent each of the 3 main characters with different instruments. Ib being the harp, Gary being the guitar, and of course Mary being, wait, did I already say Mary twice? Ib being harp, Gary guitar, and Mary music box. All them blue screens could not stop the fox. Well, I realized, because what I like to do is, like for the visual effects for the video, I like to copy the video on top of the video itself, and I like to switch the opacity to overlay. I apply a Gaussian blur on it, so that way it makes things look more blurry and more vivid. And I like turn down the opacity a little bit, and I like to do that again, and then I like play around with other layer types. Opacity is always a guarantee, yes, but then I like to mess around with some other ones to like mess with like the luminosity or the hue maybe a little bit. It's just a little experimental, and I had like 3 layers of that on top of each other. And I realized the problem was Adobe really doesn't like that. I tried applying the ripple effect, which is like, you know, it makes it all wavy and stuff, and it did not like 3 layers of that and trying to interpolate it with the ripple effect. So after I exported it, like with all the 3 layers becoming 1 layer, and then re-imported it and then did the ripple, then it was fine. But before that, the computer would not stop blue screening. It was driving me crazy. The Remi bias in it. You betrayed your girl like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really, really do like Mary's theme. I really, honestly, I feel like my 3 Ib songs are my favorites that I've done so far. Because Mary's, while it's like... it's straightforward, but it follows the theme of like the marimba that's playing along with like the music box and the glockenspiel. They're all like percussive instruments I feel like fit her, and just having the song revolve around that is really cool. And also the visual effects, my favorite visual effect that I've done yet, the slow zoom out and it's like spinning and twirling. Oh my god, I love it. Bum 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 bum. Pat 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 pat. So when Switch getting an overlay, I tested your overlay and it is designed for Twitch, so everything should work unless you want to denote the 2 different chats. We could have some sort of we can give like the Twitch chat boxes more of a purple vibe, maybe. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. And we should get the Twitch overlays at some point soon. As soon as I figure out how to give you access to my stream elements or Streamlabs, stream elements, well, one of those things. Anyway, it's late. I should get ready for work tomorrow. Another day, another minute of animation. Happy Dreamfest, Remi. Good luck with your future plans. Bye-bye, Sourcey. Have a good night. Bum, 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 bum. And also, I got very creative with the overlay opacity thing that I mentioned earlier with Mary's. I managed to make it look like an old faded painting with the overlays. If you compare the original artwork, it is not as, you know, painty. Also the chanting, I really like the chanting. The chanting only appears midway through and then it accelerates and becomes louder in the ending part. Tap, 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 tap. Bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Bum 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 bum. Yay! Go Remi! Wow! Out of all my videos so far, which one has been the most popular? Faithless and Girls Midnight Secret. Those are the two big ones with 600 and 500 views respectively. And I know I'm very pleased with how things are turning out there. Wow. Oh my god, I'm dying, guys. I'm getting very eepy. I'm getting very eepy. We might call it here early, maybe. We might. Pat. I need to find more things to cap, more songs to cover, more everything. God dang it! Because I really need like a song that is like something that I really want to dig my teeth into and make like extra pretty. Because like the IB songs are perfect for it, because like the original songs especially, like they're, you know, they were made like over 13 years ago. Like the quality of the songs, of the recording equipment and all that jazz could, you know, use a little facelift, can use a little interpretation of a Fox brain. And I want to like take the original and like, you know, elevate it into something new, interesting, but also staying you know, spiritually in line with the original music. And I feel like with IB that is perfect, and I feel like I nailed that pretty god dang well. Thank you very much. There is the image Sourcey made in Dreamfest. I don't think was shown. What? Oh no! Hold on. Ah, Sourcey, come back! Wake up! Wake up, Sourcey, right now! Hold on, let me find this. Let me boopity pop this to the screen. Thank you for the reminder, Glitch Reality. Pat. Dun 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 dun. This is an adorable gift. Not the one, the only Sourcey has made, and it is me. Look at me. And I am getting gifts from Nico, from Sayori, and from Missy Day. Kapat. Wait, her name isn't Missy Day. Missy? I already forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not as, your name is not as memorable as Sayori and Nico. I'm sorry. But we got the microwave cereal and, wait a minute, enhance. Are those are Kinder eggs. Let's freaking go. Mita. Oh, John Miside. That was her name. Yes. 3 ghosts in the machine and a fox. Hello there, not Tony. Good to see you, Pat. Oh, that's funny. And we also have, what does Nico have? Enhance. I think it is a little present box. Yay! Thank you, Sourcey, for this incredible artwork. I know you're asleep, but get sleep patted. And while we are sharing, let me share what hold on, let me pull up the image. And da-da-dan! Look at that cucumber! Wow! This is what Chihime made, my artiste. She is very cool, very pog champ. Please apply a billion headpats to her head. She made this for my birthday. Look at the little guy. Look at the cheek swish. Wow! She made a little surprise for me, and I am absolutely smitten. Just look at that. That is still an adorable image. I know, right? The little cheek squish, the little teeny tiny party hat, the amount of floof on the tail and ears, it is just too much. It's so cute. We got new artwork. I love it so much. I've used it in this thumbnail and the previous thumbnail. But yes, I shall count that as a Dreamfest submission. And I will count the Gary video as my Dreamfest submission as well. Because again, I may have forgotten Dreamfest. I may have forgotten Dreamfest was like, you know, right around the corner. Don't tell anyone about that, especially not you, princess. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. But okay, guys. I think it's EP 10 o'clock. If I keep going any further, I might Remi face flop directly onto the ground in barrel fields, and then it will be game over. So as you want, anyone have any closing thoughts, closing remarks, closing headpats to provide atop my head? Hey. No pats? What the heck? Hold on, I have the manual override. Oh yeah, baby. I did say goodnight in YouTube, so I can spam hearts. I wish I was able to throw more rocks, but I was too busy gaming. That's fair, that's fair. There's only so many rocks one can throw with busy hands. Oh my goodness, big yawn, big yawn. Thank you everyone for joining me on yet another wonderful, beautiful Dreamfest. I know we spent a lot of time talking about video games and music and what to play. I appreciate all of your guys' input. I hope to see you all tomorrow night sometime. It's going to be sometime in the night. But yes, until then, I will see you all later.